All right. Hello, everybody. I decided I was going to make a little video. I'm trying to do a better job about doing more yoga. And so I thought that other people might be trying to do that too. I know when it's New Year's, we all get in this like, oh, it's New Year's, I'm going to be super healthy. And we have these thoughts and these goals, and we try really hard for like a couple weeks or a month, and then we kind of crap out on it. Or I mean, I do. I'm be real fucking honest about it. It's very hard as a mom that has a toddler and a teen and a husband and a farm and a bunch of animals and 400 different jobs and things that I do, to find time for myself to just come hide out up here in the loft and do a little bit of yoga and have a little bit of relaxation time and rest my brain, because I'm constantly thinking about what I'm doing with my next thing for work, because I do so many things. If you know me, you know that. So I'm like, oh my God, I have 2 hurt chickens in the garage. I'm trying to tend to them, and I've got jewelry orders for work and setting piercing appointments and getting ready for this yoga class with Erica and promoting the virtual retreat and this and that and this and that. And I've got to just have some chill time. So if you would like to have some chill time with me, then this is for you. I got a ring light for Christmas, so I also wanted to test that out and see how it works. So I have a space heater. I'm doing my own kind of hot yoga because it's really cold here. So I don't know, on the recording it may sound terrible because you may hear this really loud fan, and if so, I'm really sorry, and I will figure that out for next time. So let's just try it, see what happens. No idea what's gonna happen right now, just playing it by ear. I have these Yoga Mala hopes and dreams, but I'm going to be really honest and tell you that even though I am a yoga teacher, I hate sun salutations, and the idea of doing 108 sounds terrible. The idea of doing even probably 2 doesn't sound very appealing, but I'm going to try to at least do some that are a little bit modified, and just kind of get some stretching going on, some movement, just to do it and to practice and to make a video, because I'm setting a goal to make videos and get my YouTube channel going. So get your mat, or if you don't have a mat, I don't give a shit. You don't need a mat. Just get down on the floor. You can put a rug on the floor, whatever. Get you some water, light an incense, light a candle, light up whatever you want, and let's do it. Now I'm going to turn on some music, which I don't know if you can even hear in this video because I feel like it's really far away from the camera. So it may just be soothing sounds for myself. And that's fine, because this is the first one and we don't know what's going to happen. So I can always delete it if it sucks. Maybe you guys won't even see this, or maybe you will. I don't know. So let's start. Sukhasana, just a comfy seat, and I'm going to be honest, I'm still really cold, so I'm putting on my sweatshirt. So just make sure you're comfortable, because you can't relax if you're too hot or you're too cold or you need a drink or you gotta pee or whatever. So just, go do those things. Pause the video, get situated. I know I had a bolster up here somewhere. Well, I don't know where it is. All right, anyways. So, all right, let's close our eyes. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. Breathing in happiness and abundance. Exhaling anxiety and frustration. Inhaling super kind customers that let you be creative with your work and give you super big tips. Exhaling $10 piercings with externally threaded shitty jewelry. Inhaling all the good things, possibilities. Exhaling all the shitty things that happened to you in 2020 that made you sad. Inhaling, thinking about the good things that happened to you in 2020. Exhaling anxiety about the future and the unknown. All right, big, loud exhale. Just let it all out. All right, let's start breathing. Bring our arms up, stretching up. You can open your eyes. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Wiggle your fingers around. And bring them back down. Bring your chin down. Inhaling, bring your arms up. Exhaling, bring it back down. And just get going on this. This can be at your own pace. However fast or slow you want to go. You know me, I always want to move slow. Like the sloth of the yoga world. That's why I'm scared of sun salutations, because it requires too much moving. And I just want to lay on the floor. And that's okay. Let's just stretch it over to the side. And just follow along with your breath. Breathe in as your arm goes up and over. Come back up to the middle. Hands come down to the heart. And just some moving of the head. Nodding your head up and down. Saying yes to all the good things that could be coming. All the new possibilities of the new year. I'm saying no to toilet paper shortages. And stimulus checks that aren't really that much money, that are kind of insulting. And let's go all the way around gently. Careful not to scrunch your spine. Don't go too far back. Okay, awesome. So let's move our legs out to the sides and do a little stretching that way. So bringing your arms out and up. And let's stretch it over towards our foot. And however far you can stretch, that's totally fine. There is no judgment here. Let's go down in the middle. Bring your feet back around together. Stretch up nice and tall through your head and fold forward. Back up. All right, a little cat and cow action. So I love doing these, but it hurts my knees. So if you have knee problems, what I do is I take the end of my mat and I just kind of fold it up on itself a couple times so that it's thicker. And make myself a little cushion. So I definitely recommend doing that. So these feel really good. And it's so much better to do at home than in a yoga studio, so you don't have to feel awkward about sticking your ass out in somebody's face. But it does feel really good to stretch everything in here, your lower back and sacrum and all that good stuff. You can do some kind of to the side, give a little wiggle with it. All right, let's bring it down. Child's pose. Bring your butt back down towards your heels. Face down to the mat or your rug or your floor. If you want to, you can bring your hands together and stretch them behind your head. Feels good, kind of stretches up into the armpits. And walk your hands over to the right. And walk your hands over to the left. And come back to the middle. Alright, bring your head up, push down into your hands, curl your toes under, push into your feet. Do a little down dog. You can pedal out your feet, or sometimes people call it walking the dog. Just get everything moving. I like to stretch all the way up on my toes and stretch my ankles, and then flatten my feet out and bend my knees really low and stretch that way. All right, I'm gonna step up, kick my mat out. Ooh, didn't that look like I was super elegant? That was kind of awesome. Alrighty, so just hanging in a forward fold, just dangling a little bit. Just lift it halfway up, bring your hands up to your knees. Fold back down the rest of the way. And if it hurts or if it's tight or you can't get very far down, you can bend your knees and get further down. Swing the arms out and up. Watch out for the ceiling. Down and around. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll take this back off because I'm getting kind of tangled in my hood. So let's just kind of do some shoulder rolls here. Wiggle that out. Okay. Arms out and up. And swan, dive it down. Lift halfway up. Hands back down to the floor and step it back. Oh wow, I still can do a plank. Who knew? So I'm going to try to hold this for a while I'm talking. It's really hard. And your arms are going to start trembling. And your stomach's going to start trembling. We're going to keep holding it. Oh. Suck it in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And bring your knees down. And drop it back, child's pose. Curl your toes under. Let's do it again. Hop back up there. Butt down. Stomach in. Shoulders stacked above your wrists. And knees down. And child pose. If you have asthma like me, just take some minute. Take some good deep breaths here. Catch your breath. Woo. Take you a drink of water if you want. And you can hang out in child's pose as long as you want. You can just sit in child's pose the whole time if you want to. So now I'm going to do shoulder thread the needle because it's probably one of my favorite poses, because if you know me, you know I have jacked up shoulder and it really makes it feel better. So opening your arm out towards the ceiling and give a little twist. Try to reach up through your fingers as much as you can. I mean, it's fine if maybe it even only goes this far or maybe it goes super far. Mine doesn't. So, keep your knees on the ground. Open it up. And then bring your arm through. Thread it through. Drop your shoulder down. Take 10 deep breaths. Count them out. And come back out of it. Give a little wiggle. And go the other way. Open it up. And thread it through.
Oh, it's so good. So this is my bad shoulder. I also like to kind of, once I get it threaded through, I kind of roll back a little bit so that it pulls more. It really helps stretch that part out. Do your 10 deep breaths if you aren't already. Alright, bring it back out. Let's bring the right leg out behind us and just kind of stretch into that heel. Whoop, almost kicked over the space heater. Don't do that. You can bring that leg forward. And try to kind of do some forward and back stretching with that. Oh, all these parts are so creaky. Way up in that hip socket. And you can drop that knee out if you want to, if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, if you're not very flexible, don't do this. And bring that back. And let's stretch the other side. Just pushing back through your heel. And bring that guy up. Get to tuck your tummy and your chest around. That's cool. Just make it work. Open that knee out if it feels good. If it feels bad, do not do it. Don't hurt yourself. All right. And I popped my kneecap, and that didn't sound good. All right, let's go back down into the child's pose. Hands down, toes down, pushing in. Back into that downward dog. If you want to wiggle your feet, pedal it out. Keep walking back in until you're folded. Bring your hands
up to your knees. Come all the way back down. Swing the arms out and up. Around to the heart. And come down to the sides. Get adjusted. Hike your pants up. Pull your tank top down. Adjust your boobies. Whatever you need to do. All right. Let's do a couple more. And fold it down. Bring it up. Hold it down. Bring it out. And the ceiling. Back down. Lift halfway up. And fold. And then walk it out this way. Plank it back out. Three breaths. If your tummy's twitching, that's a good sign. Walk it back up. Forward fold. Bring it in, lift halfway up. And fold it back down. Swing your arms out. And bring them around. And bring them down. Let's turn this way. All right. One more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold it down. So walk your feet out, nice wide forward fold, and just give a little dangle here. And grab your elbows, and just swing back and forth, a little ragdoll action. Back down. Take another drink. All right, grab your sweatshirt or blanket or whatever you want. Because the more relaxed you get, the more chilly you can get. Now we're going to lay down. Nice little Shavasana moment. So get comfy. Just lay down. And just start by letting your breath deepen. Let your eyes close and let your mind slow down. And just let everything be quiet. Just concentrating on your breathing. Breathing in. Breathing out, nice and slow. Just resting. Give your mind permission to just be quiet. Just breathe. Keep resting and breathing. I'm gonna grab something first. So, I don't really know how this is going to translate through video, but we're going to try it. Hopefully it won't be too loud. This is my singing bowl, so while you're resting, just listen to the sound and let the sound frequency just let it do its job, I guess. Let's take 3 more big deep breaths. Start making some movements in your fingers and in your toes. Start stretching a little bit. Start blinking your eyes open. Come back up to seated position. And if you want to join me in this ending part, or if you think it's weird, you don't have to. That's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings. So bring our hands together at the heart, Anjali Mudra. And allow your thumbs to come to your third eye, sealing in your practice. And I bow to each of you. Thank you for joining me. My first attempt at making a public yoga YouTube video. And you guys have an awesome day. Namaste. Give me a follow at Annie-the-Impaler on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.